Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Erica and I'm going to dive right into this next portion of the video of the bustle gown. This is the video where I'm going to start putting, well, not start, but I'm going to be putting on all of the embellishments, decorations, everything that I wanted to do to give the gown more of a oomph than just the basic gown itself. The next video will be the hat that I made to go with it. And so yeah, I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited about how this dress turned out, especially since this wasn't my favorite fabric going into it. I really wanted to see if I could take a fabric that wasn't my favorite and turn it into something that I really loved. And I very much succeeded. And I'm very excited to show you. So let's jump on in. Okay, I moved the buttons. It's set up over there on my dress form. I pinned the sashes that I'm putting on it there. What I have just finished doing a whole bunch of is piecing together portions for the hem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew this to the hem and then right sides together and then fold it up. And yes, I'm just like with the other one, I'm using my serger. So this is a good example of piecing this period. I'm trying to eke every inch out of the fabric that I can, so I didn't even sew these together and then serge them. I literally just took each piece and serged it together at the seams because that is using the minimum amount of fabric. And then this is such a bad fraying fabric that I went ahead and serged both ends. So I don't believe I'm gonna need to turn up the, like, you know, normally on a hem you would turn it up and then turn it up again inside like that so you could stitch it down right there. I don't think I need to do that. I'm just going to stitch right sides together and I'll show this. Iron it, fold it up, and then I will probably hand whip it around the bottom of the skirt unless I decide to do a really thick trim. I'm still working out the trims here. Once the hem was done, I put this ruched trim onto the bodice and the bottom of the skirt. This was just done by taking a ribbon and running a gathering stitch over the top and the bottom and gathering it up together and pinning it down. Okay, it's been a minute since I have updated, but I finished the ruched trim that I was doing. So I put it all along this bottom, here, up the V, down, around to here on the front. Also on both sleeves, all the way around. And then I used a wider ribbon of the same color and put it on the bottom all the way around the bottom. So the next thing I am trying to figure out is, let me come over here, is I want like a ruffled trim going down on either side of where the bustle starts coming out, going from the waist all the way down to the floor, straight up and down. This is what I have left of the tablecloth right here. That's it. They were V'd, and so I sewed them all together, ironed them out. I still don't know if it's enough, but this is the way I'm going to figure that out. See if I have enough to cut enough strips here so that either I can edge them with this lace or some of the gold fabric for the trim that I want. I am also going to put this lace on the bodice in a lot of areas as well. Let me hop back over there and show where I'm going to put that on. Okay, so this is going to go basically all the way around the same places that I put the ruched trim on the bodice. I'm not going to put this right there on the skirt, but I'm going to do it on the bodice. Unfortunately, I have to hide this really top pretty spot of the lace because I just didn't like it. However, I laid it on top. It either completely covered the ruched trim or it just didn't look right. But I do really like it under it where it's just the jagged edges sticking out. I really wanted a jagged lace for this. I didn't really feel like a scalloped lace went with the stark. Okay, so where I am with the trim, I was able to piece a lot of the pieces together, as you can see on the back side, all the way down to, I mean, even like, look at that. But I did it in all one long piece and then I cut it in half. And so now I'm making the actual strip itself. So again, I'm going to be using some of this lace. I cut out an even wider gold strip, ironed it over twice on each edge like that so that the shiny side is up, and then put it inside the middle and just laid it on top. And I pinned this one, rolled down the tip and the tip there. I'm going to do the same thing to this piece, and then I will stitch it down and with some gold thread. And then this, I think that's the back of the lace. Yeah, it is. Not that it matters right now. I'm going to pick it up and move it, but still. Then I'm going to come stitch this lace down all along the edge right there. Once all of that was sewn, I ran a gathering stitch down the center of these panels and gathered them up, pinned it down to the skirt, and then hand sewed a gold cord trim over that stitch line. Okay, my battery died in the middle of that last step, and then I had people come over for, my in-laws came in town for my son's birthday. So this part I just did without the camera because people were over and I wasn't going to set the camera up. But I got all of this on. The cord is hand sewed on after I sewed the strip. I absolutely love this. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty, and I like how it helps hold the bustle part towards the back. I'm still gonna see if I might tack these pleats excuse me, to see if I can get them to hold that a little bit more, but I think it helps the skirt hold its, like, I want most of the volume in the back. And oh man, just the added pop, wow, of the decoration of the dress. The dress went from it's pretty to just so quickly. So this is what I have left of the lace. I think it's enough that I do believe I want to add it here all the way down. So that's what I'm going to do next. And then I've got my sash pieces that I am actually planning on attaching permanently to the skirt. This is the Still a tablecloth, but I think I don't want it above this. I want this visible. I don't want the sash there. So I'm gonna probably put it up under right there. I'm gonna get this on and the sash, and then we'll go from there. The last couple of things I did for the dress was I took every last scrap that I had of the upholstery fabric and made a larger bow for the back of the bodice, and then 2 smaller bows for the sleeves. And then the last thing I show before this video ends is sewing the sash onto the skirt. So onto the hat after this in the next video. Thanks for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next one.